What is something you really don't like, but wished you did? The same things that my friends like. Yup, it sucks when you want to hang out with them but really don't want to do whatever they're about to do. Pineapples, because I'm from Hawaii and they look so damn good and refreshing, but every time I go back and like maybe I do actually like pineapples and I'm just trying to be different, I realize once again that no, I don't like pineapples at all. Work. Getting out. My GF is the kind of person who always says yes when her family is planning a trip or a party over the weekend. Over the course of our relationship I tried to enjoy these sudden appointments, but they still stress the shit out of me. Same. I live as a recluse with a lot of animals. I basically never leave the house unless I need to buy groceries, run errands, etc. However, I do love to travel to very foreign and exotic places, but only with my partner or a few close friends, and I would not go to party type places in those countries. I think I enjoy seeing new cultures and trying new foods, but definitely don't enjoy crowds and interacting with lots of other people. Dancing. I fucking hate it. When I go to a wedding, I always dance with my wife and pretend I'm having fun because I know she really loves it, but I'm dying inside. I wish I didn't feel that way, but I do. Some of the TV shows my wife likes. She's into the hour-long TV dramas like This Is Us and Parenthood. I can't stand them. It's entirely too much forced drama with little to no happy moments. People always fighting over something. I'm right there with you. For me, I want TV and movies to be vacations from reality. I want robots, battle axes and spaceships. I want light-hearted adventure, where the main cast doesn't die and everything resets at the end of the episode. I want contained stories each week. I want to watch a 45 minutes episode where I'm not asked to care about an issue. I want to watch some people solve a problem with action, wit and cunning, not personal problems. I want the episode to leave me with a good feeling, not saying oh shit, wow, geez, TV is so fucking grim these days. I just want an escape from real life for an hour. Coffee and tea. They have their own cultures that I feel like I'm missing out on and will never understand. Running. I'm even fairly decent at it and try to run at least 30 mpw, but I hate every second of it. I've never experienced the runner's high that seemingly everyone else gets. Healthy food. I recently lost weight after I started cooking myself. It becomes a chore a bit, so you don't eat as often and you can choose the healthy ingredients that you like, so your food will naturally be healthy in comparison. Not like slim yet, but my second chin is roughly gone. Is your second chin gone because you ate it when you started cooking yourself? Lobster. I live on the coast of Maine. I can go down to the boats and buy it, fresh, from people I know for a couple bucks a pound. And I hate lobster. I hate lobster and seafood. My husband is a lobster fisherman. He only eats about one lobster a year himself. We joke that any good dealer doesn't smoke his own stash. Adventurous first dates. I really wish I was that guy that would enjoy going karaoke or kayaking or salsa dancing with a relative stranger, but man, I just don't have it in me. I'm an anxious person. These things would cause me to feel anxious if I did them in the company of my closest friends. Although I'd feel a lot more at ease, I would feel far too anxious to do it with someone who is a, more or less a stranger, and b, someone I actively want to impress. I'm a dinner or drinks kind of guy, but I think in 2019 that makes you a little boring. Watching sports. Seems like a lot of people I know enjoy watching and discussing sports, players, etc. and socialize through it. As for me, I kinda just have to sit quietly until the topic changes. Clubbing. Gosh, I wish it brought me joy. Beer. I live in a town that has as many breweries as people. It should be like a smorgasbord, but I don't like it. It's like being vegan in Wisconsin. Maths. I had terrible teachers who put me off the subject. Quick math is such an important life skill, but here I am lost without a calculator. I feel like I have a mental block whenever I try to get back into math. Are you that woman who came to my register 5 or 6 years ago with a tab of $17, wrote a $2 tip, then stared blankly at the total line for 5 seconds before pulling out her phone to do 17 and 2? Working out. People say keep it up for a while and you'll eventually just enjoy it, but I never did. Now that I have an internship which is a taste of the real world, I can't even imagine spending a bit of my limited free time at the gym because my hobbies are the only things that keep me alive and I don't want to replace part of that time with something I hate. Watching movies. It's really hard these days because I have such a short attention span. I have to put on a movie a few times before I finally get into it. I've seen John Wick 100 times but couldn't tell you the plot. Parties and groups of people. Oh, how different my life would be if I weren't an introvert. Fresh tomatoes. I love the smell of them when they're just picked off the plant. I love them in salsa. I love them in a nice spaghetti sauce, but for the love of God I cannot stand the taste and texture of a fresh cut slice of tomato. Just absolutely disgusting. Mushrooms. Not the drugs, because who doesn't like those? But the food. They look delicious and there are so many varieties. They are healthy and versatile, but if I find one in my risotto you can fuck right off.